How about now? You guys hearing me okay now? Are you guys are you guys hearing me okay now? Okay, good. So I'm gonna start this video over. Okay, we're gonna scratch everything I've said up to here. Okay, we're gonna start brand new. Welcome once again, friends and family. This is Warren, and I want to talk to you guys about my journey to a healthier life. Um, I decided to start living a cleaner life, which includes eating healthier. And like I was trying to say earlier, prior to that, I was fighting with the idea of, okay, how do I start? How much am I going to have to invest? I don't want to go out here and start buying all these miracle shakes and miracle diet pills and all this stuff. And that was the first thing. And up until 2 weeks ago, I made a conscious decision. Okay, it's now or never. Okay, because I got tired of waking up being sluggish every morning. Um, by the time I wake up at 4:30 to get ready for work, and by the time I leave the door, I want to take a nap. Now, beer had a lot to do with that because I wasn't the type of person that would come home and drink one beer. I could easily drink 5 cold beers and not even think about it. And it's funny to think the ingredients that are in beer are actually into a lot of foods that we shouldn't be eating, like bread and things of that nature, because beer is not so much the beer that's going to make you gain the weight, it's the beer that's going to increase your craving for other things that involve the same ingredients, like bread. I noticed the more I drink beer, the more I had a taste for a sandwich or a burger. When I don't drink beer, I wasn't craving bread. It's weird, but it's true. And so, me deciding to start eating healthier, I had no clue how this whole thing was going to go down, or where I was going to start with it and do all these different things. And I started doing more research. But let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all something. Uh, the higher power works it up in a strange way. And I'm going to say higher power because whoever you all believe in, I'm going to respect the fact that you have your true beliefs like I have mine, okay? I'm going to leave it right there. A young lady entered into my life. And lo and behold, she is plant-based. She does a lot of plant-based cooking. I did not know this. We met. Uh, and this is a strictly platonic situation. And I have dubbed her my mystery chef. I've done a couple of videos. If you guys haven't followed my videos and you're seeing me live for the first time, I'm going to ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. At least comment to some of my videos. And you can find me at Warren64. That's Warren64, okay? Just like you're watching it right now. But anyway, so she entered my life. Poof. And instantly something clicked. Okay, something clicked. And when she started telling me about her cooking, and so she just said, hey, I do a lot of plant-based cooking. I was like, you kidding me? And so we got to talking about it. I said, look, I've been waiting to figure out how I'm going to start my journey. Where have you been? That's what I was saying. So now she's in my life. She's done some amazing meals this week. I have not eaten a single chicken wing or slice of pizza or any of that stuff that I love, that comfort food. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That comfort food, the kind that will have you passed out, sleep on your couch on a Saturday afternoon for 4 hours, that kind of food. And her first meal was last Sunday, so it's been a week, y'all. The first meal that my mystery chef made was, she made a salmon dish, which included broccoli, spinach, yellow rice. Now, before y'all say that, yes, salmon is not plant-based, so I'm gonna be all over the place. This week, 90% of the meals I've eaten has been plant-based. Outside the fact that we've had salmon she made, I've had just yesterday I had catfish. She made a tremendous catfish dish yesterday. It was delicious. So I dubbed her my mystery chef. Now get this, y'all. She has a best friend. Her best friend does plant-based, and she left a dish for me to eat. So I'm like, okay, I ain't too proud to beg, y'all. I love to eat, and I'm eating healthy. Her friend cooks equally as good. Her friend made this plant-based meatloaf that I had for lunch yesterday, y'all. It was delicious. Now let me explain something to y'all. I know it's only been 1 week, but I feel 50% better. I have not had a beer all week. Now, I started off this week. I had a few glasses of wine, but I know sometimes wine can get you too. So I pulled back on the wine. Yesterday I had a couple of cocktails, and the true test of time was Friday night when my buddy wanted to go hang out, and I was like, no, man, I don't think I want to hang out, because I knew had I went to that bar, I would have been ordering beer. So out of sight, out of mind. So he calls yesterday, and we hung out. And just as he called, I was finishing my meatloaf, and I did do a video. Y'all go check out some of my videos, okay? Never mind the ones about my 2026 Honda Passport. I want y'all to watch my journey to a healthy life, okay? And so I hung out with him yesterday, and I had a cocktail. I did not order the food because I just finished eating. It's funny because now I'm eating better. I'm eating the plant-based meals. I'm craving it. My cravings are of substance like that. I'm going to run up to Sam's Club this morning, and I'm going to pick up a salad. I got a taste for a nice salad today. And I always buy the big bag of salad because it lasts a long time, and I love salad. So, with me doing this thing, and she's been involved in a couple of my little videos. Y'all keep your mind, it's only been a week now, but she's been involved in a couple of my videos. She's expressed some of the things that she's eating and that she's prepared for me, but she's going to eventually do her own YouTube channel, and she would be the mystery chef. So she's going to do a faceless video. That was a great idea, because now as she's cooking, and if I say, well, do you mind if I do a video, she knows that it's going to be a faceless video, include her just telling y'all what she's preparing for me and things of that nature. But I had two wonderful meals yesterday. My lunch being the meatloaf with the green beans and the yellow rice that Fred had prepared for me to sample. And so I said, well, make sure you tell your friend that I just obtained another mystery chef. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was that person. What they eating? What is that? You know, I was on that bandwagon with the naysayers, but everything was flavorful. It's been 1 week, and I haven't had to add anything extra to the meal. I'm the type of person that would put ketchup on my meatloaf. Yesterday when I did my video, I also stated that I didn't need ketchup. I didn't need anything on there. Have I completely given up beer? No, I'm not going to say that, but it's never mind, one day at a time. I'm going 1 week at a time, okay? Y'all, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that point. And just today when I got up, I realized since last Sunday I've already dropped some weight, okay? And all that gas and that air that was built up from drinking all that beer and stuff for myself and all that stuff, my stomach's already getting flatter. I am being motivated. And like I told her yesterday, I really do appreciate you. I mean, this person, it's like, y'all understand this. It's like having your own personal trainer. And like I explained to her, if you just tell me, hey, what you need, I'll go get it. If you're going to cook it, be the mystery chef, I go get it. I can't say that I don't like shrimp. I can't say that I don't like crab legs. I just was the type of person that never ate that stuff. I just never would eat it. She's getting ready to start introducing me to shrimp, crab legs, and she's going to make this vegan cornbread that I'm looking forward to trying. I have a cabbage that I bought yesterday. I asked her to cook the cabbage. I know how to make cabbage, y'all. Y'all know what I'm going to do. If I go in there and make that cabbage, I'm going to do it the same way I've always done it. I'm going to cut up some spicy sausage and put it in there, put all this other garbage in there I don't need in there. I just want cabbage. I don't care if there's nothing else. If I don't eat nothing else today, I just want some cabbage. That's all I want. And it may not be today that I get the cabbage, but it's just the fact of knowing that these meals have been great. I mean, when I say flavorful, y'all look, these meals have been very tasty. And for each and every one of you that are watching me right now, I appreciate the fact that you guys are sending me messages. And I don't have my glasses on right now, so I can't see the messages. I'm just sitting outside and decided to go live and enjoy my morning coffee. But about this morning coffee, I told my mystery chef, this right here is what I got to work on. I got to cut back. I have to cut back on this stuff. I'm gonna have to switch to decaf, but I'm gonna have to wean myself off of it slowly. Coffee is addictive, and I don't do drugs. I can't tell that lie on me. This is my drug, okay? Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Coffee is a doggone drug, because it's hard to get off of it. It's hard to. I remember earlier this year. I remember last year when my doctor said, okay, we need you to cut back on the coffee. Yeah, you might as well ask me to just, no, it ain't gonna happen. That's how I felt, but I've got to do it. So now I have this person in my life who I highly appreciate. Y'all just don't know. I'm motivated. I'm cutting back on this stuff. This coffee that I'm drinking right now, I don't know if it matters how strong or how weak. This coffee is so weak, I shouldn't even be drinking. It tastes terrible. So if it makes me have to frown up to drink it, and I'm gonna slowly switch it over to decaf. I have a half a canister of regular coffee. I'm gonna mix it with some decaf, and I'm gonna finish that off, and then I'm gonna slowly start going over to decaf, and eventually I will get off of it. I can have my morning teas, but I have some great tea that I bought from this African market. But my go-to has been coffee. But this whole plant-based thing, this healthier living, my morning walks, I did 4 miles yesterday. I felt absolutely wonderful. I didn't feel so sluggish. I didn't feel so short of breath. I didn't feel, and the amazing thing is, it's been 1 week. And I know when you start doing things like this, a big part of it is mental. So mentally, even though I'm seeing the results already, mentally, it stimulates my mind to want to do better. So all these things start working together. And like I said, the amazing part is, I didn't go looking for this individual. And if y'all want to believe who you want to believe in, and all these things, I truly believe this person was put in my life for a reason. And she actually said the same thing. So there you go with that. You know, as they say, be careful what you ask for. In this case, I asked for something good. I received something even better than what I expected. And I can't thank her enough. This has been truly amazing. And for those of you that have been that has been on the same journey, that decided to start eating better, living healthier, if you have some recipe ideas, and look, before I ask, I would like to keep the recipe simple, the idea simple. I don't want anybody to have to spend 2 hours in the kitchen to prepare a quick meal, okay? Simple recipes, if you got any ideas. I'm looking for, I mentioned to her that I love beef vegetable soup, but I want to replace the ground beef with the plant-based beef, whatever they call it. I'm new, y'all, I don't know what it's called, okay? Forgive me. To replace that, ground beef with that, because, the plant-based spaghetti that she made, let me tell y'all something about this spaghetti. So she used the replacement of the beef with the plant-based, whatever, non-beef, I'm gonna call it that, y'all, because I'm illiterate when it comes new in this game, okay? So y'all bear with me. And the pasta was made of chickpea. That spaghetti was so delicious. And the sauce that she whipped up, amazing. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This woman can cook. This woman can cook. She could. She prepared the spaghetti, and I did a video on the spaghetti. It was my first time trying it, blah, blah, blah. And here's the thing. I have put those videos on YouTube. They have not taken off the way I thought they would. And I'm going to ask you guys, you know, if you're watching me now and I'm live, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I plan to increase my number of subscribers. I was that person that in the beginning I didn't get on YouTube to become monetized and do all these crazy skits, and you know, I'm giving you guys the best of me. I'm giving you guys the real part of me. Every video that I've put out there, even talking about my vehicle, have been my honest opinion. So it's been based on me and my lifestyle. I'm going to ask you guys, you know, to go out there and search for me at Warren64. Okay, and you watch me right now, so I'm sure you can click on it. Go ahead and subscribe, and especially drop your comments as far as anything that's like living healthier. Once again, y'all, I don't want to start going out here buying all these different gadgets. I got rid of a juicer because it was messy. It was a messy cleanup. I still have my portable juicer, but I don't want to go ahead and start buying all this stuff for no reason. I think the whole point of starting with the healthier eating, and now I have my mystery chef too. And she said, no, if it's something you want to try, just let me know. But this is where I gotta, this the hump I gotta get over. Asking her to cook me something, y'all. I've always done things for myself. Okay, so to ask her is I feel like I'm burdening something. I'm gonna be a burden. I've got to get past that. She said, no, I don't mind. So Mr. Chef, I really do appreciate you. I appreciate you. You just don't know how much. And I can't tell her enough or thank her enough for recently becoming a part of my life, because she, you know, as I'm on this journey, she's on this journey with me. You know, I'm a clean slate, and, you know, like I told her, work with what you got. This is me. Work with what you got. Do your magic. And it has been, so far, y'all, so good. I mean, I can't complain. I have not had to complain about not a single meal she's prepared. I haven't had to add anything extra. I wish I could tell you guys what all we had with that salmon last night, and the rice, and the spinach was in there. Oh my God, it was delicious, y'all. It was absolutely delicious. And I had no intention of being on this long, talking about, you know, healthy living, plant-based this. And once again, like I said, I haven't given up beer forever. I'm on another beer break. The last time I took a beer break, I took it for a year. I did. I could possibly do another year. I could possibly do 2 years. If I start eating as good as I am, and when the time comes to where my mystery chef has to move on with her journey, I will have it down packed as far as what I need to do to continue on eating this way. Because what I'm seeing how she's doing it, and I'm watching. I may be sitting there, you know, talking trash, and just talking and just making her laugh, and we have a conversation, but I'm watching. I'm learning. I am a student of this game now. I'm watching. So she helps me move on to another journey in her life. I know what I need to do to continue on. Because the last thing I want to do is be left here and say, oh man, what am I supposed to do? And the first thing I do is run to McDonald's. You know, I had a cheat day this week. I had I'm not gonna lie, I had a sausage McMuffin, no egg. I had a cheat day. This morning for breakfast, coffee, 3 scrambled eggs, and a sausage patty. I'm not completely out of the loop of that, but let me tell y'all something. I'm feeling so much better. I am feeling, it's amazing that there has not been a hamburger, there has not been, I'm not gonna lie and say y'all, it wasn't a slice of pizza, it was easily 4 slices of pizza. It was, you know, and then you top that off with a couple of beers, or you stuffing your face with all these chicken wings, and you guzzling beer, and I'm at the bar with my buddy, and we, you know, I'm down in 4 beers easily, but I didn't notice. Even before I gave up the beer, when I would hang out, I automatically switched to a light beer. Because the Dos Equis Amber, that was my go-to. And it's a darker beer, it's a heavy beer. And it ain't nothing but a sleeping pill. That's all that stuff is. It was putting me out. I went to bed last night feeling good. I didn't feel bloated. I woke up this morning feeling great. I don't feel tired or any of that. You know, I know I have to go. I didn't go walking this morning, but I have to go run some errands. And there's 2 things, like I said earlier. I'm going to Sam's Club to get the salad. It's going to take 20 minutes to get to that salad, because I'm going to take the longest routes I possibly can to walk through that store. And typically when I go to a store or go to Walmart or whatever, I always fall far out anyway, so I can walk. I'm trying to do better with my walking, because my job is a sit-down job. I've been sitting down for the majority of my life working, to the point that when I have to get up and go out on a job site or whatever, I'm having to fit because I got to get on somebody's roof. It was just because I was tired, y'all. And now I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep doing this. I was just sluggish. That's all it was. That's all it was. Everything that I'm telling you guys right now is the absolute honest truth. I'm not trying to sell y'all nothing. I'm not telling y'all to click on the link to go try to buy nothing. This ain't no fake TikTok sale or none of that stuff. All I'm saying is this journey to a healthier living and me being introduced to plant-based foods by way of my mystery chef is working for me. And by me asking you guys to subscribe to my channel, that's the only thing I want y'all to do. I think I'm at 1258 right now as far as subscribers. I want to increase it, so just asking each and every one of you, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you have to do to let me know that you actually like this video. And Ram, Mr. Ram guy, appreciate the fact that you told me that I was mute but you couldn't hear me, or whoever said that. I'm still working with this DJI Mic Mini 2. I'm supposed to be able to automatically plug it into my phone and it automatically kicks in. It did not do so, but this Mic Mini works great. And most of my videos, my last few videos, I shot with the Action 5, DJI Action 5. Especially if you see the ones in the park scene. That's a great camera. I'm not trying to sell y'all on it. I'm just saying. I decided to start doing my videos with my camera instead of my phone. And although I have a great phone, I was wearing my phone out, constantly doing videos and constantly going through the motion. So that camera came in handy. But like I said before to each and every one of you, I do appreciate the fact that you all stopped what you were doing long enough to go live. And once again, I'm going to ask that each and every one of you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, you all have a great Sunday.